What's up, guys? It's your girl, J to J, in the cut, and I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. So today I'm going to be giving you some advice about things I wish I would have known before I turned 20 while also wrapping Christmas presents. I have a lot of advice to give you guys, so this video is going to be split up into 4 different parts. So here we go. Advice number 1. You don't owe anyone anything, and neither does anyone owe you anything. I always thought, depending on people's status in your life, family, friends, relationships, that they are obligated to do certain things. And the hardest pill to swallow for me was that people aren't obligated to do anything for you. Like, I always felt like I needed to always call and check on my friends 24/7, and when they didn't reciprocate that energy, I used to get in my feelings and used to be like, well, when we hang out and everything was perfect, why aren't they as consistent as I am? And honestly, people aren't obligated to do that. And I always felt like, well, my schedule's busier than theirs, but honestly, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, nobody's obligated to do anything for you, whether you're in a relationship with them or anything. You would think that it would be nice for, you know, the person you're with to do things for you, but they don't have to. The second tip is, people are gonna do what they want, and you should let them. And here's why I say that. For instance, if you're in a relationship and you feel like your significant other may be up to something. Let's say you're in a relationship and you feel like your significant other has feelings for one of their friends or something, so you unfollow the girl. If your significant other is going to do something with that person, whether it happens early on or later on, it's going to happen if they want to do it. And if they really want to do it, they're going to go out of their way to do it regardless. So with you trying to block them and do all that extra stuff, that is literally just delaying the inevitable. If you let them do what they want to do and it's not something that you stand for, you could leave earlier and save yourself the heartbreak and holding on to somebody for such a long period of time only to get hurt further down the line when they want to do that stuff in the beginning. You gotta let people do what they want to do. The only person that you can control is yourself, and the only thing that you can do is literally decide if you want to stay if their actions don't align up to what you stand for. So you cannot control other people. Stop trying to control other people's actions and let people do what they want to do. It's up to you to decide if you want to stay and deal with that. Comparison is the thief of joy. I'm pretty sure many of y'all have heard this a million times. I know it seems like nearly impossible not to compare yourself to somebody, but here's the thing. You shouldn't put yourself down just because somebody's doing what you're wanting to do, or if they have something that you want. Your time is going to be your time. When it's meant for you to have it, you're going to have it. Stop comparing yourself to other people because everybody's journey is not the same. Comparison is the thief of joy. And trust me, you may be looking at somebody else and somebody else may be looking at you being like, dang, I would kill to be in their shoes, and you worried about somebody else. Comparison is the thief of joy. Embrace who you are, love yourself, and keep it moving. Okay? And be grateful for what you have, because some people don't realize what they have until it's gone. And by some people, I mean a lot of people. The next thing that I can say is expectations lead to disappointment. And I can't tell y'all how true this is. If you put so much pressure on people or have really, really high expectations for people, all you're gonna do is really disappoint yourself. Because here's the tea. People you love, no matter what, are gonna hurt you at some point. So you just have to realize, don't put people on a pedestal. It's gonna hurt 1,000 times worse if you put so much expectations on other people. Because the truth is, not everybody can meet your expectations. So expectations really do lead to disappointment. Don't have unrealistic expectations. It's okay to have standards for yourself, like if you're dating and stuff, but honestly, don't put a lot of pressure on people because people will disappoint you. And that's just a sad reality. People will make time for what they want to. Okay, y'all ever been in like a relationship and the person you love don't text you back for 24 to 48 hours? Oh wait. Well, I felt like everybody else owed me the same amount of energy and time I put into them. Like, I have literally left class to be there for some of my friends during a test. Literally because my friend was crying over actual crap that anybody with a normal sized brain would know how to handle. People make time for what they prioritize. And if people are constantly making an excuse that they're busy or they can't hang out with you or they can't text you back, honestly, they just don't prioritize you. Because at the end of the day, if people can eat, if they can poop, if they can shower, if they can take care of their needs, they can text you back. Because don't lie and say that you ain't ever been on the phone on the toilet. Don't lie. Sometimes people really are busy, and when they have downtime, which everybody within 24 hours will eventually have downtime, they will text you back or make time for you. Period, point blank, if you're important to them. And the last thing is, age does not determine maturity. No matter how old you are, that doesn't mean people have the same life experiences as you do. A 17-year-old could go through something way worse than a 40-year-old, and that could mature them up. And honestly, maturity, if we're being real, is really subjective, because I could look at somebody and say that they're mature, and somebody else could look at them and think they're the most immature person.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
And that's a hard pill for a lot of adults to swallow too, because a lot of adults be thinking they got everything together and they really don't. So, trust me. I've met some 15-year-olds that have blown my mind, and I've met some 40-year-olds who act like they need to sit down somewhere. For real, for real. So, if you want some more advice and you're interested in a part 2, be sure to watch on Friday. I will be uploading a part 2. So stay tuned, folks.